I was fortunate enough to teach in high school. And if you teach in high school, wow, you know what it's all about. WinTech tertiary education is fantastic. Compared to high school, there's a big difference. Anyway, the problem I have normally is with transposing formula. And because I'm from Africa, I came up with, I heard a story from a Kiwi, and I've made it into a hunting story. And I'll do it on the board first of all, and then I will show you on the video. What I do is I lecture my students, and then I have a video repeating the same thing. So if they were inattentive, they've got plenty of time to listen to it. If I can just show you formula, we use a lot of formula, and R equals P, which is rho, multiplied by length, divided by area. Now, to transpose, you've got to balance a lot out. And for the average student, it's far too complicated. So what I do is I tell them, I'm from Africa, I take a hunting rifle with a telescopic sight, I put the telescopic sight on by the equal sign and on the ground line. I have my circle looking through the scope, that's what you see. And because it's a circle, I divide it into quadrants, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And once they've decided what the target is, in this case, we'll take L as being the target. We say, okay, everything around there must move. Odds go to odds, evens go to evens. So if we look at this here, that is an even number, that is an even number. I've got to get rid of P. P can only go to an even number, so I'll put P down there. You see that? Then A has to go, because our target is L. L must be by itself. A has to go. A is an uneven number. Uneven numbers go to uneven numbers. So RA divided by rho, or P, equals L. And then it's a lot simpler. And what I do is I then put it on video. And I found a great thing about video is you can actually get a dedicated site on YouTube.
RA over rho equals L. RA over rho equals L.
Okay, the next one that they have problems with is with square root. Well, if at first you don't get it right, try again. Let's have a look at this. We're looking for square root. Okay, adjusted the paper. We have a tree. We have the ground, and in the ground we have the root system. So we would call this the root down here. That's the tree. And we know with the tree we have roots. So we have a root system. We have a tree. A tree bears fruit, so we have a produce or a product. So it produces. And then say to them, you've got 144. 144 is your product. What is the root? And obviously 12, and they can actually then memorize which is which from that. Because when you ask them for the square root, they're not too sure whether you're meaning 12 or 144. They get quite confused. But this way, they work it out. Tree produce 144, and the square root we have there. That I put onto computer as well, or sorry, onto video. And I have that going around while I'm teaching. I find what it does is it gives me time to work amongst those that are slow and don't quite understand it.
Try again. Let's have a look at this. We're looking for square root. Okay, just at the paper, we have a tree, we have the ground, and in the ground we have the root system. So we would call this the root down here. That's the tree. The tree produces, so it has a product. Okay. And if that product happens to be 144,